please welcome to the stage, it's Ellen Taylor.
Picture this. It's 1923, and you are a housewife living on a quiet farm in the Delmarva Peninsula in the United States. The morning is unremarkable until a delivery arrives at your door. When you are handed a cardboard box, you expect to find the 50 chicks that you had ordered. Instead, inside are 500 tiny, cheeping lives. This is 10 times more than you had planned for. This was the unexpected reality faced by a woman named Cecile Steele. Confronted with a choice, she decided not to return the chicks. With limited resources, she housed them in cramped, makeshift spaces, areas with little sunlight and hardly any room to move. What began as a temporary solution soon became routine. More chicks were bred, raised, and confined in the same conditions, driven by efficiency rather than welfare. Within just a decade, the Delmarva Peninsula had become the poultry capital of the world. An entire industry had quietly taken root, built on speed, scale, and profit. Cecile could never have predicted that a simple delivery error would spark something so far-reaching. Yet, from that moment, emerged the foundations of factory farming, a system that prioritizes rapid, cheap meat production, often at a devastating cost to animal life. There is a certain reality that we have to face. According to a survey done in the summer of 2024, 94% of all farmed animals are factory farmed. That is globally. Before I go into any more detail, I'd like to clarify that I am not here to patronize all farmers. True, ethical farms treat animals with respect, giving them space, sunlight, and the freedom to live naturally. They show that farming can be compassionate and sustainable and truly good for both animals and people. Unfortunately, this is not the case for that 94%. I made the choice to stop eating animals after realizing that every meal was quietly supporting this system. We can't pretend it's not happening. So what does life actually look like inside factory farms? The truth is, it's hidden from us for a reason. Chickens, who are raised for their meat, are bred to grow so unnaturally fast that their legs often can't support their own weight. They end up lying on the ground of the warehouse, unable to move, and surrounded by their own waste, while being suffocated by other chickens. Egg-laying hens have it no better. They are kept in tiny wire cages stacked on top of each other. Each bird has less space than an A4 sheet of paper, meaning that they can't walk, flap their wings, or nest. All of their natural behaviors are completely denied. Pigs, some of the most intelligent animals on Earth, are kept in gestation gates. These are metal cages where mother pigs can't turn around or properly lie down. They are artificially inseminated again and again, forced to give birth over and over until their bodies finally give out. The stress of their situation drives them to bite the metallic bars until their mouths bleed. Cows, especially dairy cows, are pushed to produce far much more milk than is natural. They're often separated from their calves within hours of giving birth, a distressing process for both the mother and the baby. Male calves are no use to the dairy industry and are therefore slaughtered young. I'll be honest, learning about this was not easy. There were moments where I wished I didn't know, because knowing means you can't unsee it. It can be hard to face the truth, especially when meat is so deeply embedded in daily life and culture, such as Sunday roasts or barbecues in the summer. But factory farming companies rely on these traditions to distract you from the reality of what really goes on behind the slaughterhouse walls. I'm not here to force you to eat or not eat certain things. I'm here to raise awareness on what I've learned, so that people can make informed choices, not blind ones. I'm still learning myself, and I don't claim to be perfect, but even if one person in this room goes home and decides to eat a little less meat, that's a step, because change doesn't have to be all or nothing. It can start small, with one meal, one choice. Thank you.